Given the opportunity to speak to my younger self, I would definitely comfort her and encourage her. She might look a bit different, but don't be too affected by these things. All these stereotypes is what people perceive of you, but it shouldn't be how you perceive yourself. สวัสดีค่ะ ฉันชื่อ Phanipha Lee ฉันอายุ 24 ปี มาจากประเทศไทย Hi, my name is Phanipha Lee and I'm 24 years old this year. I come from Thailand and here's my mom. My family consists of me, my mom and my dad. My dad is a Singaporean Chinese and my mom came from Sakonnakhon. I was actually born there and then she brought me to Singapore when I was 3 years old. So Sakonnakhon is the northern part of Thailand. It is very rural and quiet, unlike cities like Bangkok or Phuket that we most likely know about Thailand. Most of my relatives are either street vendors or farmers. I came here when I was 3 years old, so my memories of Thailand itself when I was younger was quite limited, but I do remember going back for holiday a few times with my mom and my dad. And I have photos from last time, and then my mom will actually tell me like memories of me hanging out with my grandparents and my relatives.
ตอนแม่อายุ20กว่าๆนะแม่ก็ไปเอาปลากับคุณลุงและก็คุณตาคือพ่อของแม่นะแล้วมัมมี่ก็เอามาขายทำนู่นทำนี่แล้วก็ยังมีที่ขายน้ำปั่นขายเนื้อตอนนี้ยังไม่มีลูกสาวนะคะยังไม่ได้มาแต่งงานกับพ่อเลยพ่อดีฟ้าพ่อหลิงตอนที่ยังอยู่สกลนครค่ะ
When she was around like 20 plus years old, she went out fishing with like her grandparents, and then she also sell like street food, like drinks or like meats. Yeah, before she came to Singapore.
แต่งงานด้วยที่เจอป้าฟันในฟ้าใช่ไหมอันตี้อยู่เมืองไทยแล้วก็มาหับใจก็มาช่วยคุกกิ้งทำกับข้าวแล้วก็เจอกันกับป้าฟันในฟ้านะแล้วค่อยนั่งรถเข้ามาแล้วค่อยมาจดทะเบียนโอ้ยุ่งยากกว่าจะได้แต่งแต่ก็อดทนเพราะรักคือแล้วก็ตอนนั้นท้องแล้วล่ะอันตี้ก็1 เดือนแล้ว
My mom actually brought me back to Thailand to give birth to me over there, and then a few years later she brought me back to Singapore, and together with my dad we started making a living by selling street food to like the Thai workers that were working around Aljunied.
คลอดอยู่เมืองไทยเนี่ยตอนคลอดหนู
อยู่เมืองไทย
แล้วป้าไปรับอยู่ที่แบงคอกไงอันนี้มา
in Thailand
อันนี้มาสิงคโปร์แล้วเนี่ยตอนนั้นมีมันนี่ด้วย
This is our family dog when I was younger. Money. His name is Money.
ไม่ใช่ตัวมันนี่ตั้งชื่อมันนี่คู่กับอันหนูแหละคู่กับลิงนั่นแหละ
It's been a while since I went back to Thailand, but I did have memories here and there when I was younger. I think when I started getting busy with my studies, like around secondary school, I don't go back as often. Growing up in Singapore was definitely fun, but I did have some challenges and struggles when I was a lot younger. Because I was outdoor a lot, I get tan very easily, and given my background, I look fairly ambiguous, so I've been called really unpleasant names that further threw me into questioning my identity because I have a Singaporean Chinese dad and I have a Thai mom, and trying to navigate that was definitely challenging. I believe like these people might not have as much of in-depth understanding of what Thai culture is like, and if we were to dive in deeper to Thai culture, there's actually more there is to that. Like now that I'm older, I realize that it's more about how I would define my own identity and not being boxed up by how people perceive me because of my ethnicity. Over the years, I grew up with people from all different sorts of background and ethnicity, and I think that's what makes growing up in Singapore very exciting and fun. And my best friend, who's like half Chinese and half Indonesian, we actually met each other in kindergarten, and we went to the same primary school and secondary school. And because we have such similar background, that's where we draw like parallels to like the struggles we have and grew closer from there. Yeah, I think the most favorite thing we'd like to do was actually cycling along the Kallang Park connector through Kallang, Tanjong Ru, and then to Marina Bay to relax and also sort of like reflection. I think one of the most significant memory we had was actually looking at like the MBS view, and then she was sharing me about this story she had with her cousin, and then she was sharing how like life would look a lot different if we had grown up in the other side of our family. Because of that, the both of us reflected, and then we realized like, actually how lucky we were to have the opportunity to grow up here in Singapore, to have a great education and choice of career. And I think because that route and also the view of MBS itself was a great like capture of what Singapore is like. Yeah, so that moment was very significant to me. As for my mom, when she came here, she definitely had struggles because English and Chinese was not her first language. So trying to navigate through that and living in Singapore was a bit tough for her, but I think she managed to find her own community of friends that also speak Chinese and Thai, or Thai and English, which they also like help her along the way when she hangs out with them. Looking back, I'm very thankful for all the opportunities I have in terms of education and also career options because I'm here in Singapore. So I managed to go on like overseas exchange and overseas internship that really broadened my worldview and my perspective interacting with the locals over there. Yeah, so taking back all these experiences, I'm like really thankful, and I want to give back to like the community and the society that believed in me, and also definitely built my family here and take care of my parents. Given the opportunity to speak to my younger self, I would definitely comfort her and encourage her. She might look a bit different when she was younger, but don't be too affected by these things. All these stereotypes is what people perceive of you, but it shouldn't be how you perceive yourself. Always be thankful and grateful for all the things and opportunities that will come your way, and focus on the things that matter, like your friends, your family, and the community that you have built in Singapore and one you can call home. คุณแม่ที่รัก ขอบคุณแม่สำหรับความกล้าที่จะเชื่อในความรัก การดำรงชีวิตของคุณไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายๆ การทิ้งครอบครัวและเพื่อนๆไว้ข้างหลังเพื่อเริ่มชีวิตใหม่ในสิงคโปร์ ขอบคุณคุณแม่ที่สร้างบ้านให้มีความที่อบอุ่นห่างไกลจากบ้านของคุณแม่แม้ว่าคุณอาจจะไม่พูดภาษาอังกฤษหรือจีนขอบคุณที่พยายามเรียนรู้และเข้าใจเพื่อพูดคุยกับครอบครัวพ่อและเพื่อนของที่ฉันแม่คือซูเปอร์วูแมนของฉันขอบคุณที่ทำงานหนักและมุ่งมั่นมาตลอดหลายปีนี้เพื่อดูแลฉันและพ่อกับฉันไม่ต้องการโอนอีกต่อไปนะคะเพราะฉันอยู่ที่นี่เพื่อดูแลคุณแม่ตลอดชีวิตขอบคุณแม่รักแม่ที่สุดจากลูกสาวที่รักของคุณแม่ Love you จุ๊บ